15 animals, pretty in pink. Number 15, pink NUDIBRANCH. Don't worry, the name is PG-13, although the name does come from the Latin for naked gills. This is actually a marine mollusk that sheds its shell after the larval stage. They're noted for their spectacular, wide-ranging colors, which include the soft pinkish hues seen in this photo by Sean Murray. The tiny creature could nearly be mistaken for a pink crystal. There are around 2,300 valid species of the mollusk known so far, although some sources claim there are more. Number 14. Pink sea anemones. They come in a variety of colors, but pink really seems to suit them. It's named after the terrestrial flower and is related to jellyfish and coral. Did you know these are carnivorous creatures and can grow as large as 6 feet in size? Number 13. Pink orchid mantis. This species of mantis has a gift for making itself resemble orchids, whether pink or white. Heart-shaped and greatly flattened, the upper parts of its legs look like petals. When it's sitting on a flower, the mantis can be very difficult to spot. Did you mistake this creature for an actual orchid at first? Number 12. Hot pink slug. These creatures are also identified as red slugs or fluorescent slugs. This species is said to be found in the region of Australia's Mount Capitar in northern New South Wales and is in fact found only on this single mountaintop. It's so unique that it's considered to be its own species. The creatures grow to around 8 inches long and guess what? They're slimy. Do you think the slime is pink as well? Or hot pink as the case may be? Number 11. Domestic pigs. We couldn't leave these little piggies off the list, although some of them aren't so little. And while there are many breeds of domestic pigs, we're talking about the pink ones, often identified as American Yorkshires. Those porkers get the characteristic pink coloration because they don't produce any melanin to add pigment. That leaves the skin somewhat translucent, allowing capillaries carrying blood to show through, resulting in the pinkish hue. Number 10. Giant pink sea star. This unique species of starfish are indeed giant size, reaching an impressive 2 feet in diameter and weighing in at 2 pounds. They're usually found in sand or mud where it can feast on sand dollars and clams, but it also dines on mussels, barnacles, and tube worms when it attaches itself to rocks and corals. And of course, this species has produced its very own starfish, SpongeBob SquarePants neighbor Patrick Star. Have we said the word star enough? Number 9. Pink flamingos. No, not the cult classic movie from 1972. We're talking about the famous wading birds, known for standing on one leg with the other leg tucked under the body. They're also famous for that pink coloration. Young birds hatch with grayish-red plumage, actually. Adults can range from light pink to bright red due to aqueous bacteria and beta-carotene from their food supply. Healthy flamingos display vibrant colors and can more easily attract a mate. Guess it really pays to stay in the pink. Number 8. Pink grasshoppers. Sounds like a drink, doesn't it? Well, these insects are often found with a combination of green and brown colors, so they can better blend into the background. But sometimes, nature throws us a curveball and grasshoppers show up in fuchsia pink. It's a rare condition thought to be the result of a genetic mutation called erethyrism, which causes abnormal redness in the fur, skin, or plumage of an animal. But while they are fascinating to look at, the bright color means the insects can be more easily spotted by predators and eaten. Number 7. Pink-faced bald uakari, and they're also known as red-faced uakaris as well. These small monkeys are found only in the Amazon River basin and have shaggy, long coats that vary from orange to reddish-brown in color. But they're especially known for their distinctive bald heads and bright pink skull-like faces, although the coloring can range from pink to deep red. Uakaris with brighter, redder faces indicate they're healthy and have a better chance of attracting a mate. Do you think their faces are closer to hot pink or deep red? Number 6. Pink dolphins. The Amazon river dolphin is the largest river dolphin species in the world, measuring over 8 feet long and weighing more than 400 pounds. Also called the bodo, the animals are noted for their unique pink coloration and for having a flexible neck, allowing it to move its head right and left. Did you know these dolphins are known to feed on over 50 species of fish, including catfish and piranha? Even though its eyesight is good, the pink river dolphin targets the prey through echolocation, similar to bats. It's found swimming through the Orinoco and Amazon River basins. Number 5. Pink land iguanas. If you want to see one of these creatures in the pink flesh, you've got quite a jaunt ahead of you. They're only found in the Volcan Wolf region on Isabela Island, and that's located in the Galapagos Archipelago, around 600 miles west of Ecuador in the Pacific Ocean. The area is well known as the home of many unusual animals, such as this pink iguana, of which there are thought to be less than 100 existing today. It's so rare, it's actually been recognized as its very own species. Number 4. Pink dragon millipede. To be exact, it's a shocking pink dragon millipede discovered in Thailand in 2007. Just over an inch long, researchers correlate the creature's visually arresting coloration to its toxicity. Many times in nature, animals have bright colors or patterns to warn off predators. That seems to be the case with this millipede. It's known to produce hydrogen cyanide to protect it from predators. Number 3. Pink elephants. Many people have claimed to see them, usually after overindulging in some adult beverages. But in 2016, a pink elephant actually appeared in real life, although it was really a baby albino African elephant. It was spotted in South Africa's Kruger National Park with its mother as they drank from a river. African albino elephants are considered a very rare phenomenon, more so even than their smaller Asian counterparts, where the condition is more common, albeit still quite rare. Number 2. Pink poultry. Several chickens were spotted clucking about the waterfront of Portland, Oregon in 2015. Maybe that doesn't seem unusual until you realize the chickens were pink. Seeing the creatures was not the result of a bad hangover. The chickens really were pink and did attract the attention of the city's Animal Services Department. The officials took the birds to a coop to prevent them from wandering into nearby traffic. While seeking the bird's owner, there were many rumors about how the chickens got their unique coloration, including the theory that the eggs were injected with dye, giving the birds that strange appearance. Well, when the owner finally did show up, he spilled the beans. Bruce Whitman used a mix of beet juice, food dye, and Kool-Aid to color the animals. He said he placed the sleeping birds in a tree by the waterfront around 1 a.m. the previous morning, figuring they'd be discovered after the sun rose, which it did, and they were. Whitman said he pulled the stunt just to make people smile. By the time he retrieved the birds, they'd become media darlings on Animal Services' Facebook page, attracting thousands of likes and comments. What do you think about Mr. Whitman's stunt? Did it put a smile on your face? Number 1. Pink hippos. No, it's not a cartoon animal. A pink hippo was spotted, so to speak, at the Masai Mara Reserve in Kenya in 2015. It is not an albino, however. The coloration is caused by a condition known as leucism, which causes a partial loss of several types of pigment. That's in contrast to albinism, which is caused by a reduced production of melanin only. That results in the characteristic white hair and pink eyes of an albino. Leucistic animals have a risk of severe sunburn, though, and can become more visible to predators due to their bright coloring. Hippos, however, are the exception. They are massive enough to defend themselves, and the sweat contains an oily substance they can use as sunscreen.